Hi there folks, NovaWrap here with the NovaWrap, your one-stop weekly summation for all the news and goings on from the week that was in the simulation world. So this week we're going to start out in the deep depths of space with the Elite Dangerous field of play at the moment. So as we all know, Elite Dangerous has recently launched their Wings expansion, or their Wings update, the version 1.2, and as a bit of a celebration of that, they've actually teamed up with NVIDIA, and they're actually offering a prize, and it is a truly global prize, which is nice to see. It's not just limited to one country or region. Nice to see. Thanks guys, well done, keep it up. So what they're offering is that there are secret locations around the universe where you can actually buy the NVIDIA's GeForce Titan Black in-game. Now, what the challenge is that if the first 5 people to actually buy one of these or pick one of these up and sell it at a specific station in the galaxy at Gödel Ring are going to actually get real-life ones as well. So that's going to be a really exciting thing to see. It's been out a couple of days, so don't know if it's still going. Possibly already been won, but you never know. So yeah, it's really exciting, cool, and you know what? Really cool little promotion there. So really good news, great work to the guys over at Frontier for just doing something really cool, a little bit different, a little bit cool. So well done for that. And if it hasn't already been won, and for those pilots out there, happy hunting, commanders. Alrighty, so that's that little wrap up there done for the day. Let's move onwards to other simulation news. So let's have a look at some of the releases from the week that was. So we saw Aerosoft have released their Mallorca X Evolution has been released. So a really cool new update for this wonderful little airport in the beautiful Spanish countryside. So really cool little thing to see. It's looking kind of nice. I've always liked European airports. I've actually been to Mallorca, so a few years ago when I was in Europe. So really cool little place to see it simulated and looking like I remember it. So nice to see that one. So if you're into your European airports, this is going to be one for you to look at. Also fully compatible with your Orbix FTX Global. So nice to see that there as well. Alright, another news in aircraft news. The Alabao have continued on with their newest release. So we've released the DA42 Diamond Twin Star. So this has been released as a dual package for FSX and for P3D. Combined their G1000 flight control system has been put in there. Some really cool little, high quality textures and pictures and flight dynamics that we've come to expect from Alabao. This is a cool little aircraft, nice cute little twin, really like it. So yeah, it's something light, something cool. I can really see myself flying around sort of low and fast in this thing. It'd be kind of fun. So yeah, if you're into that one, you can pick it up directly from Alabao or from your favorite flight sim supplier online. Alright, in other scenery news as well, we've actually had the guys from Scenery Studio have released their some Italian scenery. So the city of Firenze, or to non-Italians as Florence, the capital of Tuscany, and its airport Petratrola have all been released for a combined package for FSX P3D and FSX Steam Edition. So really cool sort of thing here. They've got some amazing new lighting effects as well. God, I'm getting tongue-tied today, aren't I? Amazing new detailed effects for your lighting, your textures, and of course, as we come to expect, full custom ground poly and ground modeling as well. So really nice, impressive, and all the important landmarks from Florence have, of course, made their way into, including the Ponte Vecchio, and of course the beautiful big cathedral. So they are all there and ready for you to explore in the virtual world. So heading over there. In slightly departing from aviation for a little bit, we're going to move to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So the developers of Euro Truck Simulator 2, SES Software, have confirmed that they have got a licensing deal and process with Mercedes-Benz for their Actros 2014 series of trucks. And really cool thing for this one, and really props for this one. Once they secure this, it will be coming out as free DLC for existing owners of Euro Truck Simulator 2. That's a really cool little thing. You don't see that a lot these days with people actually giving out free stuff, and really impressive to see someone that's had the success that Euro Truck has had actually not letting it go to their heads too much and actually giving back to the community, and recognizing the community. Without them, then they wouldn't be where they are today, which is really really cool as well. So good work to you guys. Thank you very much. All right. In a bit of going to go to a bit of sad news for a moment, actually, because I hate ending on a sad note. So I'm going to put it in now before we end the show for today. As we, of course, we already know, there was the tragedy of the Germanwings A320 crash in France and Pyrenees a few days ago. Now, it's a tragedy, as any large-scale aviation accident is. However, for us in the flight simulation community, it's actually hit personally a bit closer to home than normal. So among the crew, the cabin crew on that flight, was May Quiroz. Now he was a member of the FS2 crew team. He is actually the voice that you hear in the voice set for the PMDG 777 and the Majestic Dash 8 editions of FS2 crew. So when you use the European voice set, you will be hearing Mayek's voice. So it is a tragedy, and it's something that now has, it's a tragedy for the families of all 149 people on board. But it's also a sad loss for us as a simulation community. So for those who do own the 777 and the Dash 8 editions of FS2 crew, next time you're flying with the European sound set, listen to your co-pilot, because and remember him and the contributions that he have made, and in a way he gets to live on forever within each and every one of us. So our thoughts and condolences go out to Mayek's family, and all the families affected by Germanwings flight that crashed in France. So yes, so it's bit of sad, but as I said, an important uplift as well. So hearts and thoughts go out to all of the families there. Alright, so as I said, moving on to the last couple of little bit of things today. There's been a lot of talk around P3D 2.5 and some of the extra features that it includes. So much so that it's been interesting listening and reading some of the blogs from Dino Cataneo, and some of the stuff that David Bryce from Iris Simulations have been putting out recently. So they're really very much have started focusing the development more towards P3D than FSX these days. Dave from Iris has said they will still support FSX, and they will still continue producing for FSX, but their primary development is for P3D these days. And with Dino's recent statements and announcements around his intentions to look at developing primarily only for P3D version 2, and possibly not releasing for FSX at all, just making a P3D 2 version only. It's been interesting reading some of their and looking at some of the features they've been exploring in P3D 2.4 and 2.5. So what we've got, the video that you got playing in the background for this one is David from Iris actually exploring the ground terrain following radar and some of the weapon systems that are in the Pro Plus edition of P3D 2.4. And as well, we've had some announcements from Dino where he's been exploring some of the coding and land paneling and panels that are available for aircraft such as his F-35 in 2.4, including some of the air-to-ground radar systems and the weapon systems and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really interesting. If you have never considered looking at P3D, I know I spent a lot of time talking about FSX and FSX Steam Edition, but I also do have P3D 2.5, and I do quite enjoy it, mucking around with it. So it is something to consider, and with VRS announcing that they do have the intention of supporting P3D 2.x at some point in the future this year. In fact, that is a really positive sign to see as well. So there you go. Well, that pretty much wraps up the week that was for news and simulation events from the week that was. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel and the various content that I have. And as always, you can follow me and all the updates that I am up to and all the things that I'm doing and things like that by liking and subscribing to not only to the channel, but you also find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.